All right, boys and girls, let's go ahead and turn on over to number 7. Number 7 says, the gallons of gas sold at different gas stations are listed below. So on the left-hand side, I see that we have our gas station name, and we have the gallons of gas. Our question says, find the sum of the number of gallons sold by the 2 gas stations that sold the most gas. Alrighty, so I'm going to reread that again. It says find the sum. So when I read the word sum, I'm thinking, well, I'm going to be putting those together. And that does make sense because none of these are equal to each other. The number of gallons sold by the 2 gas stations that sold the most gas. So if I'm trying to find the 2 that sold the most gas, I'm going to be comparing the information first. And whenever we're comparing, we want to start at the beginning and move across. So we're moving from the left to the right. So right now I'm looking at these pieces of information. I'm going to make my quick window pane, and we want to know the sum. So I'm going to say the sum is blank, and this would be gallons. So I'm going to, all right, and then I've got my pieces of information. So I'm going to think about my t-shirt again because I want to compare these correctly. And I noticed that my decimals are not lined up here, so I want to make sure that I get the most accurate information. So we have 128 and 5/10, 119 and 116 thousandths, 125 and 43 hundredths, and 120 with nothing behind it. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in, and I'm thinking to myself, if I start at the beginning and I move across, the ones that are the most would be the Shell station and Exxon. So these are the 2 that are the greatest. So to find the sum, we're going to be adding, and I'm going to quickly make a quick estimate here. And I'm just going to round to the nearest 10. So if I think about this, is it either 120 or 130? What's probably closer to 130? 125 closer to 120, 130, again 130. And so a quick estimate would be 260 gallons. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my decimals. I'm going to move that information over, and I'm going to put these 2 gallon pieces together to find a total. I'm going to let you finish that on your own.